What's going on, you guys? So I know it's been a minute. It's been about a week, and I figured it'd be about a good time for a build update video. So right now in the back of the car, I've got some of the rear suspension stuff taken apart. So I got like the vertical link off. Tow arm is just kind of sitting in there. But I was doing some work back here because I was going to get some measurements to get some bushings cut and stuff like that so I could install some parts that I built. But I honestly think I'm just going to end up buying some Voodoo 13 arms. Voodoo 13 actually makes some really nice stuff for the S550, all billet machines. So I think I'm just going to end up going that route and just buying that stuff instead of going through and making my own. You know, the cost of making my own tow arms is like 100 and some bucks, and I can just buy a set for like 200. So, and they're really nice billet machines, so I think I'm just gonna do that. But that's why the back's all torn apart. I was doing some work back there, so pulled everything out and went ahead and put a coat of paint on the brackets and all that stuff, because I didn't want that stuff to rust anymore or get any corrosion on it or anything like that. I just showed you guys that I got this mounted in the ice box for the air to water intercooler, and I've got the air to water intercooler mounted. So finished the charge pipes up, and those are completely done. So I just need to get some clamps to tighten them down, but charge pipes and all that, intercooler, all that's all mounted. Just gotta get the lines to go to that and the water pump for it. I also got the handbrake done and mounted up. Got a line routed for it to the bulkhead fitting back there. Kind of got the dash tightened up and snugged up in there. And that was about it for what I got done in the car. One thing I did notice when I started doing some work in the engine bay this weekend was I forgot to put the exhaust manifold gaskets on here. So I took the turbo kit off, put the gaskets on, and then came to the realization, if you've seen my last video, you already know where this is going, but when I designed the turbo kit, I didn't have the gaskets on there, so there was a gap between one of the V-bands, specifically on this one, because of the way I had them tightened, or the order I tightened them in. So I went to go pull all that stuff off, and I found a broken bolt in the cylinder head, so I had to pull the cylinder head off and extract that broken bolt. And that wasn't really too hard. I just kind of welded another bolt on top of it, put a little bit of heat into it, and it, you know, came right out. But then I put it all back together, and I actually had to rebuild this whole section of the crossover pipe here. So I put a couple new pieces in right here. Now it fits really nice and flush, fits perfectly. Don't have to worry about that down the road. Other than that, haven't really bought anything new for the car, haven't really gotten any new products or parts to put on it. You know, like I said, trying to save that money right now and get stuff that I really need and try to not be broke all the time. So there's that. I was planning on finishing up the trunk pins for it, but didn't have time to get around to that today. It's just, I don't know, it's just been a weird weekend. And yeah, that's about all I got done. So nothing crazy, but you know, a little bit of progress is still progress. Anyways, that's gonna have to be it for this one. So like the video if you liked it. I'm gonna try to keep giving you guys updates as I can. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, follow the build along. And we're getting there. Not much more left, but still a long road ahead. I'll catch you guys later.